Welcome to the Gladiators Arena in Johannesburg for this, the opening second round clash between our qualifiers and the mighty MTN Gladiators. 4 contenders will be putting everything on the line tonight, but only 2 of them are guaranteed an automatic place in the semi-finals of this historic first series.
To this excellent edition of MTN Gladiators. Well, we're into another second round as the competition continues between the contenders and the mighty MTN Gladiators on 60 minutes of TV's true test of courage, wit and strength.
And all the stress and strain will be worthwhile ultimately for the 1 male and 1 female contender who go on to claim the MTN Gladiators crown. And what a terrific prize they're after. It includes an overseas trip for 2, a luxury Caribbean cruise from Sure Travel, South Africa's leading travel network, valued at 40,000 rand. And the hunt for those terrific prizes continues in this second round. Let's meet our female contenders, Schermoly and Natasha de Jongh. Gigi, great to have you back on the program.
Thank you, I'm very happy to be back.
Now, some people kind of are a little bit worried when they say that. We don't know if they're telling the truth, because after they've seen the eliminator once, we don't really know whether they want to come back for more.
The first thing that went through my mind when I landed the show before was, wow, I get to do this all again.
And the supporters, are they back again?
Absolutely.
Where are they? Oh, of course, there they are. Gigi, best of luck in this second rounder.
Thank you very much, Glenn.
Gigi Schermoly.
Natasha, look at your face. You are so happy to be back in the second round.
I sure am. I had a great time in the first round, and I'm looking forward to this one.
Natasha, you're a very strong contender. The last time round, you gave the Gladiators quite a run for their money. Are you going to be able to keep it up for this round?
I hope so. I'm definitely going to go for it.
And go for it you will, with a huge amount of support you brought with you. Who's here today?
My whole family is here again, my grandfather, my friends, everybody was here the last time, and more.
She's nervous, but she's ready to face the Gladiators. Let's hear it for Natasha!
Well, you've met the girls. Let's meet the boys. The male contenders in this second rounder are Dean Folly and Warren Garratt. Dean, into the second round. It's crunch stuff because at stake at the end of tonight's show, a place in the semis. You're aware of that, of course.
I certainly am. It's great to be back. Just want to say to everyone, thanks for coming and thanks for having me back. It's a wonderful experience to be involved with a production like this one.
Dean, any specific supporters in the crowd here along again in the second round?
Yes, my family's over here. It's nice to have them all.
Dean's family. We wish you the best of luck. We wish you well in your quest for a semi-final place, hey?
Thank you, Glenn.
Let's hear it for Dean Folly.
Well, Warren, you promised you would be back, and here you are into the second round.
I have to tell you, Ursula, it's always good to be back.
Now, the last time round, you put up quite a fight. This time round, more of the same or different?
Well, I'm going to give it everything I've got, push as hard as I can. I suppose the next goal is the next round, so work as hard as I can.
Hard work is what you've got lined up for yourself, because somebody very special has come out to see you today.
I've got a friend that's getting married in 2 weeks. His name's Patrick. He's come out a week early just to come and watch this. So I'm very chuffed. I'd like to say congrats, good luck for the wedding. Nice to have you here.
Let's hear it for Warren!
You've met all the contenders now. The games are ready to begin after this short break on MTN Gladiators.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Every episode of MTN Gladiators features the Know the Show competition, so keep a close eye on proceedings. There are pay-as-you-go cell phone kits and cash prizes of 1,000 rand up for grabs later.
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. We're ready to get underway with our first event.
And our opening event tonight invites our contenders to walk on the wild side. It's Suspension Bridge.
Ready to run the suspension bridge. In the yellow for the contenders, we have Natasha!
25-year-old Natasha de Jongh, the banking trust officer, can bank on one thing tonight. It won't be easy. She's 1.65 meters and 64 kilograms.
And she'll be doing battle with Sahara!
Sahara has built up a reputation on the power-hitting games, but she, like the rest of the MTN Gladiators, will know that these second-round contenders are good.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Into the helter-skelter realm of MTN Gladiators we go. Natasha and Sahara get straight to the point. The audience gets stuck in as well. And Natasha unleashes a beauty. What an upset. Sahara is like a fish out of water. The contender breezes across the bridge for 10 points. Natasha supporters are out of their seats early tonight. Natasha, the smasher, removes Sahara from her seat of power.
Standing by to run the suspension bridge, it's Gigi.
Tiny Gigi Schermoly flexes those biceps. Better watch out. The 39-year-old mother of two and aerobics instructor is in terrific shape and has brought her mum along.
And she'll be running and fighting against fire.
Red-blooded, red-haired, red-hot. Fire is always burning to get at the contenders, despite her small frame.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Gigi and Fire struck their stuff before getting down to the nitty-gritty. The Gladiator gets in the first blow, but Gigi ducks her next advances and tells Fire to chill out.
Well, Gigi, I'm told that the match referee, Cyril Mitchley, has a ruling on that. Let's calling him. Cyril, you had your hands up. There's something that you objected to.
Yes, Ursula, I'm afraid we can't give Gigi any points. She pushed her off the bridge. We have to hit her off the bridge.
Oh, bad luck, Gigi, but the rules do insist on hitting and not pushing. Natasha takes an early lead.
The men are ready to take on the suspension bridge for the contenders. In yellow, we have Warren.
26-year-old Warren Garratt, the teacher and triathlete, treats every second on MTN Gladiators as a bonus. His strength and positive attitude has got him this far.
And he'll be finding himself against Impey.
Impey has represented South Africa in international gladiators, and just look at these muscles. Enough to make grown men cry. I suppose that's the idea on MTN Gladiators, hey?
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So, what fate awaits Warren on the Bridge of Brawn? Both men explode at exactly the same time, but Impey has lost the grip of the pugil stick, and what on earth happened there?
I need to have a word with the match referee, Cyril Mitchley, because it seemed as though they both came down together. But Cyril, I don't know how you saw that one. Won't you come and explain what your concerns are?
Ursula, they were both pushing. Both are disqualified.
Oh, that's a disqualification. Warren, that's like less than 0 points.
Don't worry, Ursula, it's the second time. I'm getting very used to it. I must have a knack of pushing in this event.
Impey, that bridge, that is a difficult bridge.
You're dead right. I got the guy knocked out, but as he jumped off, as he went off the bridge, he shook the bridge and I followed him.
Let's hear it for Warren and Impey. Standing by to face the suspension bridge, we have
Dean Folly, the 25-year-old pharmaceutical rep, is one very capable contender at 1.74 m and 83 kilograms.
And here's up against Blade!
Big cheers from the crowd for the suavest, coolest gladiator in the business. Blade can hold his own in almost any game.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Blade didn't flinch during the countdown, but now look at him move. Dean's looking for an opening. Blade uses his reach and picks the spot. It sure is fun when you're not the one on the receiving end of those big hits. And it's so much fun for Mr. Smoothie. Although I've heard that his gladiator skills are better than his singing.
Oh boy. Dean, after all of that effort, after all of those back and forth tricks, you just didn't get yourself any points.
Yeah, it was a hell of a tough one. I thought I had him for a second there. I think he thought I had him as well, but...
What do you call that great turnaround maneuver you did there?
No, I don't call that in. I think I call that a spin around after getting hit.
Well, Dean, going up against Blade, it's cutting. It really, Blade, that was just so great. Did you see that maneuver that he did?
I think I call that the runaway. I mean, I had him there and he started running away, so I had to run after him.
Well, Blade hunted down his man, and that results in a shutout for the boys on event 1.
Ready to climb the mountain, it's Gigi. And she's going to be chased by Quartz. And ready for her climb of a lifetime, it's Natasha. And right behind her, it'll be Gold.
Contenders, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So, Gigi in the blue and Natasha, with the enormous fan club, take to the MTN mountain. But Natasha's had a shocking start and Gold has made her pay. With her competitor out of the way, Gigi can go for the 10-pointer, but there is one problem, Quartz, who's coming to grips with her first venture on the MTN mountain in this series. Quartz has the strength and the length, but Gigi's adrenaline has taken over and she's heading for the top. Contenders get a head start, but they can't afford to mess up their first few steps, and that was easy pickings for Gold. Gigi climbs right back into the picture. It's 10-all after 2 events.
Ready for his mountain climb, it's Dean. And he's going to be chased by Tusk. And ready for his mountain climb, it's Warren. And he's going to have Spider. Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Warren and Dean make flying starts. They're going to need them with Spider and Tusk in pursuit. That gap looks big now, but it can be closed in an instant. And the contenders are matching each other meter for meter. This is a real nail-biter. Oh, Warren's lost his footing, and Spider is already there to pounce on the mistake. Dean has made his getaway and hits the target in just 23 seconds.
Dean, you like the mountain.
Oh, I certainly do.
And you also like Tusk, because he let you get away with it.
I suppose that comes into the equation somewhere.
Listen, I think Tusk's a great sport. He'll agree that you beat him fair and square. You had a terrific start. We saw the way you ran at the wall and you launched yourself about 2 or 3 footholds up to start with. It was a good flying start.
Yeah, that's what I've worked out on this thing. As long as you can get a good start and you can maintain that lead that we're given, you should make it unless something goes wrong. So concentrate on your start and you should get there.
And you're quite happy with the MTN Gladiators regulation that says contenders get head starts over gladiators?
Most certainly.
Tusk put up a good one. He was fast up there. I think the gap was pretty much the same all the way up, but he was good. He was fast.
Let me tell you, Glenn, I cut my hair especially for this event to give me better aerodynamics, but I guess it didn't work on the day. But good luck to the contender.
You know what? The hairstyle doesn't look nice anyway.
As long as you don't touch it, eh?
Well done, Tusk. Well done, Dean. You got yourself 10 points there. Warren, also a flying start, but Spider-Man was on you.
With this, you need to keep the momentum going if you want to keep that 5-second start. I've had Spider before. He's awesome on the wall. Like Dean said, you have to, if you can't keep the lead, there's a problem. Spider's the problem.
Bad luck, Warren. No points there. Spider, clinical, insect-like performance.
Thank you very much, Glenn. Look, concentration's what it's all about. He had an incredible start. I saw him get up there very fast. He slipped at the top. I got a bit tangled up in my own web there, but I got him in the end. He's an excellent contender.
Let's hear it for our Gladiators, Spider and Tusk, and our contenders, Warren and Dean.
Dean gets his scoring underway, but Warren is by no means done.
Are you an MTN gladiator? Are you an MTN gladiator?
Every episode of MTN Gladiators features the Know the Show competition, so keep a close eye on proceedings. There are pay-as-you-go cell phone kits and cash prizes of 1,000 rand up for grabs later.
Ready to duel to the end. We have Natasha. She'll be up against Force.
Force is one of the true power players on MTN Gladiators and packs a mean punch, strong enough to pack you off to Perth.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Force connects with the head, but the contender doesn't budge. And now Natasha dishes out some of her special medicine. And for the second time tonight, the Gladiator and contender take a tumble together. Force lost her balance, she stumbled forward, and that brought Natasha down too.
Tasha, you look pretty tired, so I'm going to let you catch your breath while I call in the match referee, Cyril Mitchley. There is a ruling on this one. Let's see if you spotted it correctly. Cyril, what was your ruling on that one?
Ursula, the Gladiator stepped onto Natasha's podium before she went down, so Natasha gets 10 points.
10 points!
Natasha's a big hit with her fans, as well as a big hit with those pugil sticks.
Up and ready for the duel, we have Gigi. And she'll be fighting against Nightshade!
Our first look at Nightshade on Duel. The stunning Gladiator is plentiful in the legs and arms department and can open those shoulders.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Good opening exchanges between these two. Oh, but where has Nightshade gone? Gigi claims herself an unexpected scalp, but this caught everyone by surprise. Nightshade just lost her footing on the tiny podium, and that spelt disaster. Gigi couldn't believe her luck.
Oh my word! If you could see what I'm seeing now, it has to be the biggest grin God ever made.
I feel awesome. She's tall and she's strong, and I was kind of scared of her because I've been watching her practice. But I just knew that, they packed a lot of power into this little body, and I had to use all of it.
Gigi, there was a little moment there that you nearly had an oops, oh-oh.
Yeah, I felt myself going off the back, but I knew where the back was, and I just felt if I just took a tiny bit forward, I could see her going, and one more shot and she'd be off.
And then you almost forced her onto your podium.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to try and unsettle her, and she went right down between the two.
So you did your job well. Well done, Gigi. 10 points!
And those 10 points mean that it's still all square for the ladies after 3 events.
Standing by and ready for his battle of the duel, we have Warren! He has the distinct misfortune of coming up against this gladiator. It's Garratt!
Garratt, the bad, and the ugly. And he loves it that way. On Duel, he's an exterminator.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Garratt misses, the Man of Stone is off balance, and Warren has produced an absolute sensation here. This is unheard of.
That has to be the biggest upset I've ever seen. Do you know how furious Garratt's going to be with you?
I know exactly how cross he's going to be with me. But all I can say is I'm very happy that I got him off. That's 10 points, and I need those 10.
That's a greatly deserved, a well-deserved 10 points. In your wildest dreams, Warren, you could not have imagined that you would knock Garratt off of that pedestal.
I can honestly say that I never ever thought that I'd get him off. I've watched him in the past couple of games. He's been powerful on his first hit, and I think it was just purely from watching him play. I managed to foil the little setup there.
One of those little foiling setups was that duck of the head. Very clever maneuver.
I saw him in his last fight. He went hard on for the head on the left. So I thought if I can get down quick enough and hit him while he's off balance, I might get him down. And that was the only hope I had.
10 points, Warren. Well done. Garratt, this you really don't like. You are so not impressed right now.
He got a good shot in. Caught Garratt on a bad day. You're right, I'm not happy. But I've got to give him the fact that he did get Garratt down, but I'm going to go back there now and I'm going to shake the foundations of this building, and you better hope that Tusk and Blade and Impy and the rest of them are back there, because if they're not there to stop me, I'm going to bring the roof down on this place now!
Oh my word! Oh my word! That's Garratt. He's not very happy, but Warren still has 10 points! Up and ready to take on the duel, we have Dean! He's facing the strong man, the must-do man, it's Tusk!
Tusk dangles his trunk. They say elephants never forget, but I can tell you contenders never forget this gladiator.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
An uppercut from Tusk, followed by a quick-fire 1-2, and Dean, the pharmaceutical rep, has just been sold a tranquilizer. Mind you, it looks like Tusk could do with one as well.
That could not have been a nice beating that Dean got. Tusk whacked him all the way down, even got one in on your bum, Dean. Your face tells the story of a man who is so bitterly disappointed.
Yeah, can I also throw a tantrum like Garratt?
Oh, I don't think so. His feelings are very hurt. You know, he's a strong man. Let's talk about your game, though. No points, Dean, unfortunately, but you at least stood your ground for a while there.
Not really.
You're honest, too.
No, it was very unfortunate, as you say. But second time I've met Tusk in this specific event. I thought maybe I'd learned something from last time, but clearly not.
Well, Dean, we're proud of you. You go away with no points. Let's hear it for Dean and Tusk!
Warren's unique and historic win over Garratt brings him level at 10-all with Dean after 3 events, and we move on to the Tube of Tension. Gauntlet.
Ready to run the gauntlet, it's Natasha. And she's up against Sahara. Fire. Nightshade. Force. And Quartz. Over to referee Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Natasha is one tough lady, and the MTN Gladiators will know they have a tricky situation on their hands here. She shrugs off fire and shoves Nightshade out of the way, onto Force in Zone 4. Well, now she's into seriously heavy territory, and Force reminds her what Gauntlet is all about. But she's passed, and now it's Quartz who's struggling to stem the tide. Natasha hits the big girls and hits the big time.
Natasha, normally it's the number 5 gladiator in the gauntlet that gives a hard time to the contenders, but number 4, Force, gave you a bit of a bother today.
She sure did. She's very strong. But in the end, I got past her, but that was my biggest battle, yeah.
Great stuff, 5 points. Well done, Natasha. Ready to run her gauntlet, it's Gigi.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tiny Gigi is off. She swivels past Sahara and shimmies her way round fire. That's the way to do Gauntlet. You have to spin and transfer your weight as often as possible. Uh-oh, it's that immovable object in zone 4 again. Force is clearly in peak form tonight. 7 seconds to go for Gigi with quartz to beat. Can she do it? Well, I guess not.
Gigi, let's take you back to the scene of the crime. It was around about here. Look down at this zone. You just couldn't make it these extra few feet, huh?
I was pushing as hard as I could, trying to think of every evasive maneuver that I could, but they're just too strong for me. And, well, that's the way it goes.
Quartz, you're a bit of a meanie.
I certainly am.
Listen, you could have just had a bit of a heart. Come on.
No, I don't have a heart. Not when it comes to this. I enjoy it far too much, and we're going to stop them.
Well done to you guys, the Gladiators. Hard luck, Gigi, no points.
Natasha's terrific run against the Gladiators in the power games continues. Gigi is 5 points adrift.
Ready for his gauntlet run. It's Warren. And he's going to be up against Tusk. Impy. Blade. Spider. And Garratt.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Warren, the Granite Slayer, sees what he can do against 5 MTN Gladiators. He's away from Tusk, leaves Impy standing, and now it's Blade in zone 3. Spider eats up another 4 or 5 precious seconds, and now it's back to old rivalries. Can he beat Granite again? Warren is through, and Granite is furious.
Warren. Gladiators, I know you love to have fun here. Gladiators ain't meant to be personal, but in your personal war against Granite, you're winning.
Please don't say that, because he just comes harder every time. All I can say is they're awesome to run up against. I've had the best time ever. Boys, it's a daunting task for anybody. Thanks very much.
How can you thank these Gladiators for knocking you about like that?
That's the challenge, Glenn. I'm up for the challenge.
You certainly are. Warren is sensational, folks. A brilliant gauntlet run. Let's find out from Ingrid. Ingrid, how well did Warren do?
22 seconds, 5 points.
Hey, you'll take that, Warren.
I'll take any points I can get.
Granite, come here, sulky. Granite, you're a big lad. We expect you, when you're asked to say something to your fans and your public, and to Warren, and to all the millions watching at home, what have you got to say here? You're a great competitor.
To my fans, the little Avalanche, the Granite fans, and the rest of my team, you have my apologies. I'll let you down. It ain't gonna happen again. And you, well done.
Ready to run the gauntlet. It's Dean.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Dean smashes his way into Tusk, and the Gladiators will be super fired up now, but I expect Dean is too. Blade is piling into the Contender like he's quartering a chicken, but Dean is no coward, and he has 12 seconds to complete the gauntlet and make it a winning double for the boys. Dean trades a big dollop of pain for the satisfaction of getting past Granite.
Deanie, okay?
Oh, I'm right.
Okay, anybody's okay if they get through the gauntlet. As long as you're breathing, that's okay, huh?
Certainly, the more you do this, the worse it gets.
Garratt is in some serious mood today. It's unfair that you have to bear the brunt of that, Dean.
I've noticed that things weren't for sucking him up for me.
Let's find out from Ingrid how you did, because I know it was close at the end there.
Glenn, 27 seconds, 5 points.
You got yourself 5 points, Dean.
Thanks, guys.
These contenders are amazing. They don't know what it means to give up. The finale is next.
To be eliminated or to be the eliminator. That's the phrase that pays. We'll be right back with more MTN Gladiators after the break.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Every episode of MTN Gladiators features the Know the Show competition, so keep a close eye on proceedings. There are pay-as-you-go cell phone kits and cash prizes of R1,000 up for grabs later.
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. We're about to start the eliminator, where one contender's hopes of going through to the semi-finals will be dashed.
And who will that unfortunate contender be? Natasha's 5-point lead is halved for a 2.5-second head start, and that's not a lot.
Well, couple of nervous ladies, as you'd expect. We're nearly ready with the ladies' eliminator. Natasha, very, very small lead. It's hardly worth even thinking about. You got your own things on your mind.
Yeah, I don't think about the lead. Gigi is very fast, so it really won't mean a lot.
And that travelator, it's just too daunting to think of, I suppose. You just do what comes naturally when you hit it.
Yeah. I don't think you can think about the travelator right now.
Natasha, good luck to you. Gigi, like Natasha, you've seen the eliminator course before, nice and close up. Tell me how you're feeling right now. Because the folks at home think, okay, it's lots of fun, but they don't get to do what I do and like feel the shaking bodies and feel the nerves pulsating through your back here. You know, tell us what it's like to be in this position.
It is nerve-wracking to look at these events and look at them and say, wow, can I really do this? But once you get over there, you get that out of your mind and you just know, you feel what you have to do. We've done it before, and you just have to concentrate because a slip can cost.
Good luck, Gigi. It's going to be a classic tussle. We're in the second round, so both these girls are absolutely fantastic. Let's get ready for the ladies' eliminator run.
Natasha, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Gigi, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Natasha gets the ball rolling with Gigi on her heels, and this should be close. Gigi's family gives her a loud sending off. She'll appreciate all the support against an equally good competitor. Natasha's mum has been in full voice tonight. I'm sure her daughter has been lifted by that. But let's see who has the edge over the next minute or so. Gigi, who says she's doing this for all the 30 and 40-somethings out there, is in Natasha's shadow as they enter the spider's web. Natasha heads for the cargo net. Now the arms and legs will start to burn. The woman in yellow is into the home straight, but they both won first-round shows, remember? So they know it's not over till it's over. It's impossible for the crowd not to get involved, and Natasha is about to say hello again to the dreaded travelator. Up first time, 25-year-old banking officer Natasha de Jongh is through to the semi-finals, and her army of fans goes wild. Schermoly scrambles up the travelator, and her good time could be useful because one lucky loser qualifies for the semi-finals.
Natasha, what can I say? Gee, I mean, it's meant to get tougher and tougher as you go along, but for you MTN Gladiators, it looks like it's getting easier and easier for you, the eliminator.
This eliminator was much easier than the first round.
Why do you say that?
I got through the spiderweb easy, got over the beam. Travelator was no problem.
Obviously, experience counts. Having the ability to focus, as you said, not to panic. It was just so smooth the whole way.
Yeah, I just focused, didn't think about Gigi, and just tried to get on the other side as soon as possible.
Natasha, well done. You are into the semi-final of MTN Gladiators. How does that feel?
Feels great. Can just go better from here on.
Okay, well done.
Well, Gigi, those 2.5 seconds really did count after all.
They sure did, and I struggled just a tiny bit on the web and the cargo net. But I just said to myself, well, I need to keep my strength up in case she doesn't make it up the travelator. But I never really had any doubts that she wouldn't. I knew she'd get up.
Coming over the balancing beams and seeing Tasha go up the travelator, that must have been a really disappointing moment for you.
It was. I watched to see whether or not she might come back down again, but as I said, I really didn't think that she wouldn't make it. I knew she'd get up.
Because sometimes it does happen that they come down. But nonetheless, Gigi, you've been a great contender. Thank you for being on MTN Gladiators. Unfortunately, we can't promise that you go through to the semi-finals.
On to the men's finale, and this should be a blinder. They're at 15 points apiece, so we have our first simultaneous start of the series.
Men's eliminator time. I have two awesome athletes with me. It's been an absolutely fantastic second rounder here on MTN Gladiators. Nothing to separate Dean and Warren. What will separate them in a few minutes from now when it comes to the end of the eliminator? Dean, it's going to be absolutely deadly. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Warren, you know, is a classic competitor. I know you love competition. That's bound to spur you along even more.
It certainly is. I mean, this wouldn't be nearly as fun if it wasn't as competitive as it is. Let's go for it.
Okay, let's go for it. Dean, good luck. Warren, that's the message from Dean. I know you're feeling much the same. Hey, let's get on with the show.
Well, it's down to the wire. Looks like it's going to be a close contest.
You always need extra reserves. Even when you think you've run out of them, you have to find them, and find them you do for that travelator.
If you don't find them for the travelator, you are finished. That's the bottom line. You need those reserves.
Best of luck to you, Warren. The guys are ready. As I said, two terrific athletes. Stand by for an awesome eliminator.
Right, contenders. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
It doesn't get more nerve-wracking than this on MTN Gladiators. Two of the very best contenders mirroring each other's footsteps and unified in one common goal, to be the first to cross the finish line. They enter the spider's web together, and this obstacle has helped to destroy so many hopes before in this series. Warren frees himself first, but Dean is right there, and Dean's mum is going through the whole stress of it too. The excitement, suspense, and tension is buzzing around this arena. It could not be closer. Oh, and they've stumbled over each other, and Dean has to tear that zip line away from his body. Is that going to make the difference? The travelator sends both of these great contenders packing. Dean's mother is frantic, and the man in blue is going for broke again. Dean's there. Oh, no, he isn't. I can't believe what's happening. And Warren has blown his big moment again, too. Both sets of supporters are ready to pull their hair out. We've never seen anything quite like this. Warren's friends are about to burst the blood vessel. So are Dean and Warren, but somebody's got to win this. Dean Foley, the 25-year-old pharmaceutical rep, does it at the third attempt, and his dad, who's been relatively composed, lets it all hang out with everyone else. A few words of encouragement from Ingrid Chandler, and a reminder to keep the head up, I'm sure. Come on, Warren. He's up this time. Warren Garratt completes one of the most emotionally draining eliminators of all time.
I think your fans brought you home in the end. I know they'll be disappointed. I know you'll be disappointed, but that was neck and neck stuff. That was like it was choreographed for the past couple of hours here.
Glenn, there's no disappointment. I got further than I ever thought I would. I've had a great time. I knew Dean was going to be a serious contender. And I must say thanks to the crowd. They've been awesome support. Without you, I would never have got to the top. Thank you very much.
Oh, how about that? Warren, spiderweb, no particular problems. In fact, neck and neck over the sky ladder. You both fell down at exactly the same time. When you popped out of the spiderweb first, I heard your fans go crazy. You took the edge, you took the lead. But, of course, you knew that there was still a zip line. And then there was a bit of argy-bargy at the bottom of the zip line.
Dean and I crossed lines at the bottom. I came in behind him, so definitely in the wrong, trying to get over the top of him. But Dean, well done. Good luck for the semi-final. I wish you all the best.
Fantastic. Warren, you're a great sport. It's been brilliant having you on MTN Gladiators. Well done.
Thanks, Glenn. It's been good being here. Thanks, everybody.
Dean, you were so evenly matched with Warren all throughout the eliminator round, but eventually it was you who got up to the top of the travelator first and through to the semi-final.
I don't know, that seemed like a lifetime at the bottom of that travelator.
It's almost unbelievable how you'd gotten to the top, slipped down to the bottom, up to the top, back down to the bottom again. You must have pulled on all sorts of reserves of energy and mental power.
I honestly don't know where I found it. I don't know where either of us found it. I mean, that's like looking at Everest and it's impossible, but we did it.
The thing is, you did it, but you came out with a bit of a sore shoulder. I saw that grimace on your face. We hope that it's healed in time for the semi-final round, Dean, and maybe we'll see you in the finals of MTN Gladiators!
Dean and
well
Warren!
done, Dean!
Time for our weekly Know the Show competition with great prizes at stake. The phone lines are open now and stay open 24 hours a day till noon on Thursday. All you have to do is tell us which contender beat Nightshade in Duel. Call us on 083 910 1111 before noon on Thursday.
Well, once again, contenders and gladiators, they often like to steal the show. But the travelator did it again once more on MTN Gladiators.
Glenn, I am breathless. I cannot tell you how thrilling that final was. Through to the semi-final is Dean. I am so happy for him. Warren was really brave. Let's wait and see what happens to Dean in the semi-final, and for that, you'll have to join us again right here on MTN Gladiators.
Bye-bye for now.
Do you feel the power of the MTN Gladiator? Do you have the will and the skill? Do you have the speed, the strength, the heart to be a winner? It's not for beginners. Deep down in your soul, are you an MTN Gladiator?
Shore Travel will take the final winners of MTN Gladiators on a luxury Caribbean cruise. A terrific prize. Shore Travel Centres, South Africa's largest travel network. And if you'd like a part of the action as a contender, then call this number, 083 910 9000.
Do you think you've got what it takes?
Then call this number. We look forward to beating you.